Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about Bolaji Oki versus Mason Jones. Bolaji Oki 10-2, 4-1 in his last 5 fights, plus 130 underdog, 29 years old, 5'10 with a 73-inch reach, fighting Mason Jones, who's 16-2, minus 160 favorite, 30 years old, 5'10 with a 74-inch reach, same height with a 1-inch reach for Mason Jones. The thing is like if you look at Bolaji Oki, Font, I believe, what's his name? Michael Aswell, in May of this year, 2-1 in the UFC, obviously submitted by Chris Duncan. 6 finishes, 5 TKO, 3 in the first, 1 in the second, and 1 in the third. Again, has a submission, also been submitted. Only 2 decisions in the UFC for his wins. Michael Aswell he beat. Timmy Kuwamba he beat, but it was a close fight towards the end. Looked good early, but not later. And then you look at Jones. Even fights he's lost. Like I said, he's 16-2. You know, has 10 finishes, 7 TKO or KO, 3 by submission, 2-2, 0-1 in the UFC. Only decisions as well. If you look at it, though, like the Ludwig Klein fight, he got absolutely beat up in that fight. Showed how durable and how tough he was for sure. But Alan Patrick, he was bullying that man. And then loses. And then it's a no contest because it's like a poke or something like that. Alan Patrick looked for a way out when he got it. And then he fights David Onama in such a good fight. He obviously destroys Adam Proctor, which, shocker there. But Mike Davis, what a weird. I believe this was also on short notice. It was fight of the night as well. I like Mason Jones against Bolaji Oki. I think Jones, because he's been cut and he had to go back in the regional scene, all this, I just think he has a little bit more experience than Bolaji Oki. Oki has good pressure and good straights, but I think the better boxer is Mason Jones. I'm trying to think who probably has more power. I mean, who has more finishes is Jones, but that doesn't always mean they have more power. I would probably say Oki has more power, but I like Mason Jones' experience. It's crazy that I'm thinking that Oki's going to lose, like Bolaji Oki is going to lose again after just getting back on track. But I think Mason Jones wins a decision. I don't really think he finishes Oki unless it's another submission. But I like Mason Jones. Subscribe, like, comment. Let me know who you're picking. Peace.